There's nothing like a trip to Wal-Mart to rekindle one's hatred for humanity. The average American shops at Wal-Mart. Walk into a Wal-Mart any day of the week here in America and you will see diversity. Everyone shops at Wal-Mart. You've got Democrats and Republicans. The middle class shop there. Poor people shop there. Soccer moms shop there. Child molesters shop there. Kids work there. The elderly work there. Fat people go there. Skinny people go there. Blacks, whites, Latinos, Asians, even Native Americans. If you can find one, of course. But prior to entering the Walmart, the majority of them sit at home and complain and bitch about how much their lives suck and how they're being taken advantage of by not only our government in general, but even more so by the current socialist administration.
Obama this, Obama that, raise my taxes so I don't want to have to take care of everyone else. I'm up to my ass in debt. I have all these bills I have to pay. Blah, 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 blah.
And then after bitching about that for about 3 hours, they sit down and watch the E! Channel, where they absorb all the information about Johnny Depp's current wife. And then it's off to Walmart they go to shop for extremely cheap shit. Maybe you're a teenager who wants to go buy a pair of denim knockoffs for $5 a pop. So you go to Walmart to check out the pants. You go into the vintage section where they got the holes already placed in the knees of the jeans. Stupid teenager goes to the jeans section and realizes that all of the pants there fit him, which is an abomination. Who the fuck would spend $5 on a pair of jeans that won't sag below one's ass? This poor stupid teenager, or middle-aged black man, is in dire need to make a statement with the clothes that he wears. And that statement is, look at me, I'm too fucking poor to afford a goddamn belt. I need everyone in my poor, pathetic ghetto trailer park to treat me with fucking respect, because I share attributes usually associated with those in fucking prison. You ever look around and wonder why shit at Walmart is so goddamn cheap? Take those jeans with the holes in the knees, for instance. Do you have any idea how hard some poor little 8-year-old girl in some third world country has to work her ass off for 15 cents a week to sit there and make those holes in the knees of those cheap jeans so that you can go show the entire world how poor and pathetic and fucking disgusting you actually are? It's a fucking disgrace. Go check out the produce section. That's good shit. Oh my god, these tomatoes are so goddamn expensive. I'd rather go buy a case of Pepsi, drink all of it while shoveling McDonald's down my fucking throat and causing everyone around me to vomit at my huge disgusting gut. And you don't have to walk too far to find a McDonald's right after buying yourself a case of Pepsi. They usually have one right inside the Walmart Supercenter. But these disgusting fat Americans aren't completely selfish when it comes to shoveling crap down their goddamn throats. They have kids to feed too, you know. They gotta think about someone other than themselves. But to make sure little Johnny doesn't get fat, he's only gonna get a Happy Meal. We can't have him eat too much goddamn greasy shit. And the Happy Meal, of course, is probably most likely going to have a toy that was made in China that has been soaked in toxins like mercury, etc. So that the child, at the age of 2 or 3, can sit there and lick Donkey from the Shrek movie. 10 years later, that little prick is most likely gonna have some form of autism, and most likely the parents of that poor child are low on the economic bracket, so they can't afford private schools. And most likely the public school isn't going to have enough funding to be able to afford programs that are going to be able to effectively help those children with special needs. So the child is going to get stuck in some kind of laughable program like a school within a school or a class within a class or whatever the hell they call that one little room in the entire fucking school where they throw all of the kids that they label retards. These poor children aren't going to receive an education that's going to benefit them 10 years down the road. Little bastards are going to be spit out into the world upon reaching the age of 18, and most likely aren't going to benefit society whatsoever. Half of them will probably become homeless, drug-abusing thieves, and the other half will become welfare mommies and daddies who pump out 8 or 12 kids because they've never heard of a fucking condom. Next thing you know, you got an even larger generation of new Walmart shoppers. And the cycle just keeps continuing. Generation after generation of disgusting, retarded reprobates pumping out children with drug abuse problems and shit like that. Hey, every once in a while, one of these pathetic pathetic Walmart shoppers will pump out a kid who's maybe not mentally challenged. Perhaps this child suffers from some form of autism that doesn't destroy his intellectual capacity, merely his social skills. So the kid grows up not really understanding people all that well. He can't really integrate himself into society because he gets rejected, because he acts weird, because people think he's stupid when he's just awkward. So he lacks friends or a support system or any real skills to be able to make something of himself. So he decides to join the military to save a little money so he can go to school so he can make something of himself. 3 years later, finds out he's going to Afghanistan, ends up going to RTC at Fort McCoy, Wisconsin, and gets thrown into a platoon with 19 fucking retarded people who don't know the difference between someone who's awkward and someone who's stupid, so he gets treated like a stupid dipshit, causing this kid to get stressed and stressed and stressed and stressed and stressed to the point where he finally snaps and kills 20 or 30 fucking Walmart shoppers. Oh, and by the way, Coughlin, I am well aware that you and I will probably be visiting Beach in New Jersey at roughly the same time. I have contemplated assassinating you with some kind of toxic compound. However, I am well aware that your years of drug abuse have probably made you immune to Compound 1080. But rest assured, Coughlin, I will discover your weakness. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I love you, Richard. You're cool.